What's up everyone, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're going to be making a beat for Lucky. I'm going to show you guys how we made this sample, show you guys how you can do the same, explain kind of what I was thinking, and maybe give you guys a little bit of insight on my creative process. Then we'll go ahead and add some drums, and I'll play you guys the finished beat at the end of the video, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Comment some video ideas down below. Here is the sample that we have. Oh yeah, I should probably put my headphones on. And yes, I am wearing the same fit as the last video because this is the same day. Yeah, we recording back to back. I don't give a damn. We're locked. Holy's back. So this is what the sample sounds like. We started with a decent sampler. This is a free bank. How do I get to it? What the fuck? We got the LUCKI default preset, very ambient sound, and this is what that sounds like on its own. And that just repeats. So we're in the scale of D minor. We have an A minor triad with a flat fifth. So typically it would be ACE for an A minor triad, but we made it flat, so we put it to a D. Then we resolved to the E. I don't know why I added these other notes and stuff. It just kind of sounded cool when I played it. So we looped that. And I'm not going to lie, when I first made this, I didn't expect us to make something in the style of Lucky. It just kind of happened. So next we added a Xenology. Probably one of my favorite VSTs for getting that like Lucky sound. Xenology, Expand, maybe Triton. Comment some other ones down below what other VSTs you guys like to use for achieving that Lucky sound. But here's the first Xenology preset, Psycho EP. It's an electric piano, and again, A minor, flat and fifth, A minor triad, flat and fifth, repeats, adds the E, repeats, and then we have a low D for the last one. Going for that repetitive, just kind of setting like a nice bass tone, kind of background melody. I really liked the sound in general, so I was kind of happy to see it turn in this direction. Next, we added another Xenology. We got a bell, SL Juno 60 Bell 1, and this is the MIDI we got. Very simple. Kind of just using those same notes that we already have. We have the A, and then we just go down an octave, and then we have the D, which is that flattened fifth that we used earlier. We have the E, which is the regular A minor triad note, and then we add in the C. Just sounded good. Also climbs back to the D and the E. So I mean, it just kind of makes sense. It literally just leads into the notes that we're already using. Just be intentional with whatever notes you're using. There's no effects on any of these, by the way. Another Xenology, Sweet Hines preset, electric piano. Don't know how you would even annotate this, really, I'm not gonna lie, but we have an E, F, G just stacked right here. Just sounded cool. And then we layered that into a D minor triad. Next, we have another Xenology, Porta Saw lead. I'm spamming these Xenologies, I'm not gonna lie. Boom. Let's see what it sounds like. We got an A, C, A, D. All of those notes are familiar because we were using them in the very first part of the melody. And that just repeats on and on. Another Xenology. I kid you not, we got like 5 of them bitches in here. And to copy them over, like to open another instance of Xenology, you just go to the channel rack, and then literally as soon as I finished playing one thing on this little MIDI keyboard, all I did was press Alt-C, and that spawns in another instance of whatever thing you have selected on here. So I just did it, and I just opened up another Xenology. Let's go ahead and go on to our next sound right here. Another instance of Xenology. This is a brass. I like Lucky songs that got some brass in it. So we use this 80s brass 3 preset right here. And this is the MIDI that we got. Again, the flattened fifth from that A minor triad that we used earlier. The root note of that A minor. And then boom, we have a G and a C. Not really sure why I used them, but I liked how they were close to the notes we were already using. and it just sounded good to me. Next, we added a Evermotion key on Wii menu preset, and we just added one note. And that just repeats. Just add some texture to it. Again, no effects for any of these. We did pan this to the left, and we panned a few other things. A very key element to balancing a lot of layered sounds. So yeah, make sure you're panning your sound. Next, we added another Evermotion Mac Shooter Right Now preset, and we have the root and the third of the A minor triad for this one. Just kind of add some texture. I used the play low octave plus hold notes synth, and this is what that sounds like. Alt R, and we're gonna turn down the velocity a bit. C for the cut tool. So boom, we made the slice with C. Then we go to S, and then we just grab it, press Alt while we're dragging it, and just left click, drag it back a bit. Make sure it's on time. Boom, should be good over here. Let me see. And then we can slide this. I don't know why it's off time here, but we can honestly just copy paste it over because, oh, it's not the same notes. There's more over here. All right, so this is what we do in this situation. Cut before this section because it's too early, slide it back. Cut in front of this section, slide it up. Cut in front of this section, slide it back. That should be good. Hey, new drum kit is almost finished. I'm just letting you know. I'm letting y'all know right now, new drum kit almost fucking finished. Let's fucking go. I'm gonna try to get you guys like 50 more sounds in here and really make sure they're... But it's on the way. It's almost done. Alright, let's add a little kick. Go ahead and track this out. I feel like this is basically done. What is it? Alt P to see the pattern thingy? Hey, I'm clutch for remembering that shit. I almost forgot that shit. All right, boom. Paste this over. So we have the 8-bar intro, local standard. All right, we're gonna start with this 808 in the kick, and then we're gonna slide over to this second 808. I think we'll do like this, take out the kicks. Let's enable this 808. So hopefully you guys learned something. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, please consider hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button. Links to high quality tools and sounds to help you make the best possible beats that you can make down below, or you can just visit junojojo.co, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. Here's the finished beat. I love y'all. And man, I'm having fun recording again, so I hope you guys are enjoying what you're seeing. Let me know what I can do better in the comments down below if you don't have a video idea for me. My camera's about to die. Make sure you go get my new Radiant Analog Lab Bank 50 Analog Lab presets along with 50 one-shots, and the early purchasers get another 30 Analog Lab presets in an upcoming update. Stay tuned, more content on the way, more placements on the way. Whole lot of shit going on. I love y'all. Join our Discord community. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Here is the finished beat.